Yeah, hey there, I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I done society, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in. My pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move
It's
forward,
time
stand back.
for Dragons and Darrell's podcast, starring Dragon Souls.
Better believe it. And with that said,
And my good friend Darrell Lumpkins.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm right there.
The real question is, are you
Earn my
ready?
stripes, cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever.
welcome everyone. Welcome to Dragons and Darrell's podcast, episode 13. We have a special guest host of.
That ain't the special guest. That can't be. That ain't the special guest, y'all. That ain't the special guest host. Trust me.
we have a special guest host today, everyone, and he is the smartest kid on the planet. He is the respectful kid on the planet.
Let her go sleep. Let her go sleep.
He is Bella. So Bella, what would you like to talk about today?
The editing and stuff. The edit. How do you do like these nice videos that you make? You know what? Yeah. And yeah. What question do you want to ask me? What question do you want to ask me? Yeah. And yo, bro. My dad, my stepdad, he used to play PC games. He used to play Zelda, I think, and Tomb Raider, the old one, the very old Tomb Raider. And let's see, Call of Duty 1. Call of Duty 1. Yeah. Yeah. Can I talk while during a game? Oh, I'm busy playing Minecraft right now. Oh hell no. I'm busy oh hell no. Yeah. So I was busy playing Minecraft. I am going to upload this video, and then I hear a baby zombie. I hear a baby zombie. What do? I run for my life. I blow up my house, and it turns out the zombie was right behind me, which wasn't good. Then I died. And then I threw my controller against the wall. And then I accidentally dropped my controller in the toilet. That's it. So now I'm going to have to buy new controllers. Yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to have to buy new controllers, new chargers. Because the charger, I had to go quickly to the toilet. I was like, let me hold on to the thing, run, drop it down the toilet. I'm like, well, this stuff sucks. What am I gonna do? So now I got some controllers that I'm borrowing from my friend. They're meant for PC, but they work on PlayStation and phone since they're Bluetooth. I didn't share. Yeah, and the one thing I don't like about this controller is if you push triangle and square at the same time, it tells you It tells. Wait. Come on, bro. I know you're telling me. And it tells you like do you want to do you want to restart controller? I'm like, why would you try and restart a controller? And then it listens back to me. It's like, no, you have to restart controller unless battery is flat. I'm like, it's charging. And then I find out it's broken. So then I ask my friend for another. He's like, no, bro, that's all I got. So then try and fix it. And 10 seconds later, what? Bam! It's working. I'm busy playing Minecraft, Call of Duty, you name it. And bro, do you got Steam on your PC? Do you got Steam? Yeah. The kind of games I like to play personally is Call of Duty, Saints Row the Third, and GTA 5, of course. But not like GTA 4. That thing's underrated. Womp womp. Every time I fly a helicopter nicely, you go over that one bridge where all the police cars are. You get shot down, my boy. Yeah, literally going. So then, R.I.P. Nico. He survived a long time, but never survived the amount of time that nobody has done before. Yo, bro, my phone is at 3% because like here it's very hot and it was draining my battery so much. So let me quickly go put this on charge real quick. So we can still be talking. Oh, I thought you weren't there. I thought I got cut off. Like, okay. So tell me, which games do you like to play? Yeah, bro, let me see how full my phone is. It's at 4, so I can still talk to you in the signal. Let's just go quickly back. So, yeah, you may continue. Oh, I like, is it cake? And, my alarm just went off for 2:30 p.m. So yeah, but the favorite one that I like to watch is probably Demon Slayer. Yeah, I mean like it's downrated, but still it's good. Like the scenes are good, but like seriously, you just slay demons. Actual, nothing actually happens besides just killing demons. Come on, come on. Yeah. Bro, are you Christian? Yeah. Praise the Lord. Bro, I'm busy watching my friend Murder Goldals. If you don't know which game it is, it's a game that you can get on the App Store or Steam. I prefer App Store because the game is all about like gore shooting, like there's blood physics, bone breaking. Literally, that's what it says in the description. And everything's like for free. Like you have vehicles, guns, everything. Yeah. You get infinite ammo and no clip. And you can put on your settings because you can put in AIs that like ignore AI. Yeah, that like fights you and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, you can make yourself invincible. Yeah, so that you are basically immortal. Yeah. I don't know what it is. So yeah, you can return. You can return to your speed. Why did I go sit in the room? Okay, I'm busy on this. Um, yo, bro. I'm gonna have to end it right here on my phone because my thing is literally getting warm, and it's telling me it's a warning if it gets too warm, or then my phone won't power back on. So I'm gonna have to quickly put this thing on charge and leave it for a bit. But yeah, right now it doesn't say counting down like from 10, so we can continue speaking. Okay, bye, bro.
No.
Okay, thank you, Bella, and thank you very much for that. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, and you have a great night. And we will catch you on the next episode if you like to come on by. So, Daryl, and now
Yeah.
it's your turn to take the
Oh,
floor.
all right. Hey, thank you, Bella. Appreciate that, Bella. All right. Nice talking with you, bud. All right. Okay. Man, I don't know where to start at, Dragon. Tell you the truth. Oh man. All I got on my mind is beating this boss. That's all I got on my mind. When I turn on this game, I want to beat that boss. And trust me, I'm finna start right now. I'm finna start leveling up my is it exteriority? I think that's what it is. I'm gonna have to level that up to 38. That's what I'm grinding for today. To get that up, and I'm gonna beat that boss. I'm gonna beat that boss. That's the main thing on my mind. Nothing else but grinding and beating that boss. Once I beat him, it's gonna be 360. I just whoop your ass, and that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so, motherfucker.
Everyone, let me tell you something. He's been trying. I've already beat that boss. If you already seen that
Yeah.
video on my channel, I've already whooped that guy's ass.
I ain't lying. I
Daryl
can't.
still cannot believe I beat him.
I ain't lying. I'm stuck on this motherfucker like a Kotex. I can't get pulled away from this motherfucker. He whooping my ass left and right.
You're just going to level your
That's all.
endurance up.
Yeah, my endurance. Yeah. I'm finna do that now. I'm finna grind and do that now. All right, Dragon. That's all I got to say, cause I gotta beat this boss. You wanna take over the flow? Well, I go ahead and start grinding.
Yeah, you go ahead, bud. I'll take over.
Alright.
So, yeah, everyone. A lot is going on right now, and it's not bad things. Actually, it's great things. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to play. I mean, we're gonna play Elden Ring as long as we can, and we're not gonna stop playing until we beat Elden Ring. But I will say this: there is a new gameplay coming later this month, and it's called Black Myth Rukon or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a full gameplay of it starting it's going to be during the daytime, and then me and Daryl can do co-op at nighttime when I'm not playing it, you know.
Yeah.
I have been watching Netflix movies. Let me tell you, I've been watching Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. I have been watching Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. That was a damn good movie, by the way. I have been sitting here on Netflix watching a TV show that I've seen the whole entire series of long time ago when it came on a cartoon called Yu Yu Hakusho. they did a good job on that, and especially on the last episode, episode 5. They actually, and I swear to God, y'all, they actually captured perfectly made Snake Wave. If you've seen Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and where they when they die they go to hell or they go to heaven, you know, and Goku's always walking on Snake Way and shit. They captured it perfectly, made it just great how they did on Yu Yu Hakusho, you know. And if the creator that made the TV show and series of Yu Yu Hakusho, the live action one, if they can do that, I know they can definitely probably get their hands on and do Dragon Ball series or Dragon Ball Z series. I mean, they could definitely pull that off. I mean, holy shit. The only things they screwed up on that Yu Yu Hakusho is the boy does not smoke cigarettes on the cartoon. And they have him to actually try to smoke cigarettes on the show. And that's at first when I first saw episode 1 when he's on top of the roof smoking a cigarette, I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember him smoking a cigarette on top of the roof like this, you know? He'd never even smoked a cigarette on the show. And I was watching this guy doing his reaction to it. His name is darrells or something like that. And he's a really good guy, a great YouTuber, you know. He got more subscribers than I do, by the way. And as far as I know, he's very popular. And he's a really nice guy, you know. Makes me laugh all the time when I see him, you know. He does reactions to all kinds of shows, you know. And he used to play video games and stuff, and live stream them, but sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. He hasn't done it in a while, so I think earlier this year is when he stopped doing it, you know. But he was talking about the Yu Yu Hakusho episode 1, and he's sitting there saying, "Well, that's not." I don't remember this. There's certain things that in here they didn't get right. Like, for example, the boy smoking a cigarette. The girl, the pink-headed girl who's supposed to be played on that cartoon show, Yu Yu Hakusho, she's supposed to be on look like a broom, floating on, sitting on the broom, floating on it, you know. And on the show, she's not sitting on the broom or anything. She's just standing there walking around, talking and stuff like that. I mean, keep in mind, that girl is a hot mamacita. She looks like she had a night robe on her throughout all the entire TV series of episode season 1. And the guy on the cartoon is supposed to look like a baby. It looks like a little baby, a little baby with a thing in his mouth. Okay, this guy, they have a guy looks like he's in his 20s or something, and he has a thing in a thermos thing in his mouth. And I'm like, okay, well that's kind of cool, but everything's cool the way they made this show, but they got some things wrong on here, you know. And some of these characters you couldn't even tell who they are, you know, until you get into the show a little bit further in, you know. But I watched the whole. It was episode 1 through 5, and that was, oh my God, it was a damn good show. The next one I want to see, and I'm going to see sometime this week, is Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the next I don't know how many episodes they got on that, but after I get done watching all that, I'm gonna sit here and watch the new series of Cobra Kai. That's gonna be a damn good one too. But mainly I've been focusing on trying to, do this game, Elden Ring, trying to do a little bit of grinding, level up my character. I know Daryl's busting his ass trying to level his character up. So that way we can try to beat these bosses, and then get back to the main game, itself, and then try to beat it,
2 million. I might go for 3 million.
And all that. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up, and I'm not going to swing it or say anything wrong, because I don't want nobody taking it the wrong way or anything. But for those who did not know, my fiance, my future wife, got hurt. If y'all hadn't seen her video, y'all need to go check it out. She has the whole proof of it on her video, on her channel. She was at her next door neighbor's house, and apparently, I don't know how it went, how things went, but she said something like, I think she was talking to this lady's kids or something. I don't know how old these kids are or anything, but and I'm not going to go that way and go there with y'all with that one. But she was talking to them, and then all of a sudden the mom came in and said, "What did you say to my kids?" And she sat there and said, "Well, all I said was how my dad used to take me fishing." And as soon as she sat there and said that, that's when she went off and punched my fiance in the face twice, and gave her 2 black eyes and a bloody nose. It ticked, and keep in mind, my fiance would not fight at all. She would not fight at all. All she did was get mad and just walk away from her next door neighbor's house, which she calls him. I don't know what his real name is, but me and her, we call him Duke. And how he could let this shit happen in his fucking house, I don't know, and it pisses me the fuck off.
Pisses me off too.
And I came close to him saying, "Well, how the fuck could he allow that to happen?"
Yeah.
I mean, he's in your goddamn house. He should have stopped it right there for her doing it.
Thank you.
It just ticks me off how it happened, and he could have prevented it from happening.
Yeah, so could have.
But he just went ahead and let it happen instead, and then I talked to her today about it, and she goes off and says something about he don't have a TV no more, that or something like that. I think because she busted it or something, or so, I don't know, but which I was talking to her earlier today. She's doing a lot better. Her husband is actually at home now. Thank the good Lord on that one. I told her she needs to just find better friends. People like that, you don't need enemies, And she, me and her had a good conversation, talk, a lot of, I have been working on a lot of things, everyone. Things. Yeah. I have been working on things, everyone, and things that Daryl don't even know about. And I don't know, just watching movies. watching a little bit of TV, you know, getting out of the house for a while, getting out and getting into doing some exercising, you know, um, you know, just getting things done for my house, you know, things for my house, trying to get my house cleaned up, keep it cleaned, you know. I cannot stand a dirty house, you know, and and but yeah, there's a new movie coming. I know there's a few movies coming out, and as you all seen on my videos earlier this month, a few days ago, I just pre-ordered and paid off Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Me and Daryl will definitely be doing a. Me and Daryl will definitely be doing a co-op gameplay of that this October. And yes, I got that for my birthday this year, and I know some people are gonna be saying, "Well, Dragon, that's not a real birthday present if you got it yourself." Well, I didn't technically get it. My boss went up and got it for me, but still, call it whatever you want, you know. But yeah, and well, before I can say anything else, I gotta wait for Daryl to come in here, and cause I gotta find out what else we need to talk about. He wanted muting his mic.
Dragon. Dragon.
Yeah, bud.
Oh, okay. Now at the pump, 'cause he aggravating me. I'm trying to grind and he wants stuff cooked. Now I had to put him on something to eat. He would do this every time. I gave him a pill at 7 o'clock. That boy. I was starting to worry he fight this pill, boy. It's 100 milligrams. 100 milligrams. That's how you do it. I swear to God, that's how you do it.
So Daryl, what games are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, Black Milk. I'm Black Milk Wukong. Black Milk Wukong. I'm really want to see that game. I want to see how I play. They said that guy named from London. He said it fights hard. I don't know how to say his name. Josh, whatever his name is. He got the behind the scenes. He went behind the scenes and played a couple days ago, and he said it ain't no joke. He died a couple of times on bossing. He said the very first boss, he was stuck on it for about like 4 or 5 tries before the Dells had to help him. The Dells told him a secret how to beat the boss, and he did what the Dells told him to do, and he beat it. But if the Dells wouldn't have told him what to do, he wouldn't have beat it. He said it ain't no joke, man. That boss was doing some shit, boy. He said that boss was doing some shit. He didn't want to do the gameplay. Cause he lost so many times. He didn't want to do the gameplay, so he edited all that losses. He edited all the losses out, and then the one he beat the boss with, he captured that. He captured that part. He said, man, them bosses are hard on there. He said that monkey guy that blow flames out, he be jumping the tree to tree, and you gotta try to throw that staff that monkey guy to throw it and try to hit him with it, and somehow he dodges it. You gotta catch him when he stops. When you stop, then you can throw it at him. But as long as he jumping the tree to tree, You ain't gonna hit it. You ain't gonna hit it. He throwing. I don't know what he throwing at you, coconuts or what. But he taking your health down, throwing something at you every time he jump. And then he come down on the ground and then he do a flip move. That guy, man, that monkey boy. Whew, I want to play that. I want to play that Black Milk Wukong. Yes, sir. That's a game I'm looking forward for. I'm even looking forward to that more than Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Are you looking forward to that game Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Oh yeah. I want to play that too. I want to play that too. I definitely want to play that because that's something new there. So like I say, I never played a Dragon Ball game. I tried them out and never liked them. I always liked the other Naruto. I like the Naruto game. It's gonna be my first. It's gonna be my first try to play through with me and you and Bella. If all three of us can play on the line together.
Well, that's the problem with Bella. He only has a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 or
right.
PS4,
Right.
so he won't be able to play with us on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't mind having him to play and do co-op with us. But that's nothing too. Since he's a kid,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to stay up at night to play with us.
Not like
But also
Okay,
speaking of that, he also Bella also said something about he also said something about what you said too.
Okay. Oh, he did.
He said, Dragon, how do you record? How do you do your recording and editing and all that stuff, especially with OBS?
Yeah. Hold on, Dragon. Let me change him.
So as I told Bella and as I told Daryl before, when it comes to editing, it's a piece of cake. Okay. You only have to know what you're doing when it comes to editing, and when it comes to recording, like your gameplays or your any kind of video you want to record. You gotta make sure that the OBS is working. Okay. Sometimes the OBS, like earlier today, the damn OBS crashed on me 4 different times until I finally actually got it to work. And it was, as far as I know, it captured his voice perfectly, you know. And so I told him that y'all, for those who are watching on stream, I ain't gonna be able to hear him, but on the man, I got it fixed to where y'all can hear him, and all that stuff. And so yeah, he asked me how do you do that, you know, and I told him just like I told you all y'all, and even there, you know, I mean, I try to answer your questions the best I can. How I do this is I got my brains from my uncle. If it wasn't for my uncle, which is my dad's brother, I wouldn't be this smart. Okay, I really wouldn't. I'll be like y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna call y'all dummies or idiots or anything like that. Y'all's not, you know. Some people, even I have sometimes had to have help on how to record, how to capture things, you know, how to, you know, put things together. You know, I had to sit here and sometimes I had to go off and, even I had to sometimes go up and look things up, you know, of how to do these certain things, you know, and all that great stuff, you know. But yeah, editing, I mean, as I told Bella and as I told Daryl, when it comes to doing editing on your videos, it takes time and it takes patience. And if you're like Daryl and don't have the patience to do it, you're not gonna be able to do it. Trust me. It sometimes is a pain in the butt to actually do editing on your videos, especially when it comes to stuff that need to be on video or need to be heard or you don't want nobody hearing. You know, like something like you accidentally blow out your personal information and stuff like that. You don't want nobody knowing about that. You can easily, all you gotta do is go in there and cut it out and delete it, you know. But yeah, sometimes some things slip through the cracks and some people get your personal get some shit and get some crap that you don't need nobody to hear. And trust me, it happened to me a few times. Am I perfect? Am I like a genius when it comes to editing? No. Never have, and I never will, and I will never go off and say I am better than everybody else, because I'm not really. I'm trying to think of other things and something else I need to talk to y'all about. Without spoiling without spoiling anything, you know, that's going on. You know, I mean, a lot of things is going on right now. Change.
Oh boy. I'm back.
A lot of things is going on right now, everyone. Like changes that Daryl don't know anything about, and a lot of great things is going on, and I really don't have much else to talk about. You know, just what I told y'all a few minutes ago. You know. And by the way, Daryl, you just missed a fart.
Oh God. Lord have mercy.
And damn, that stinks.
I missed it, boy.
So
I'll catch another one today. I know it's gonna be some more.
So is there anything else that you need to talk about, like movies or?
Movies, not necessarily movies. Mostly games for me. Yeah, mostly. I just need to.
I can't think of anything else other than.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get Black Myth Wukong either tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get it tomorrow. Pre-order it tomorrow. I got my PlayStation. I got my Xbox, my $20 PSN. I mean my Xbox card for my Xbox. Cause I lost my Game Pass. It went out. Was it Monday? Yeah, it went out Monday on me. The Game Pass was out Monday. So I've been out with Game Pass ever since Monday.
Now, for those who was going to be asking me, am I going to be doing any more Game Pass on Xbox Series S? The answer is no. I'm not going to renew my Game Pass. You got too many games I had to play on PS5 right now, so I'm going to definitely put that on hold. The only thing that Xbox is for, I got it for mainly for right now is to watch movies and TV shows and stuff like that, you know. I do have games on there I want to play, and when I get a chance to, I'm going to play that off screen, off camera, because y'all don't really want to see that stuff. Other than that, I will say this, and I want Daryl to hear this too.
Go ahead.
There is some changes is coming, everyone.
Okay.
There is changes coming to the channel. and they're not bad changes. They're actually good changes for the channel. The problem is with this change, the changes that I'm talking about, y'all's gonna love it, but the haters are gonna hate it. And all I can say is I can't help it. You know, it is what it is when it comes to the changes I got in store for y'all.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Dragon. Make your channel better.
And I will
subscriber now.
And I will say this. Everyone we did, like I said before, and I'll say it again, we did hit 1,000 subscribers. And I said, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will play those 2 games. Now there is a voting poll going on the channel right now, which I'm going to visit and get rid of. It was a tie. Okay, it was a tie. It was between should we do, me and Daryl do a gameplay of Elden Ring for the Xbox Series S over on Twitch, and then we bring it on over on YouTube later on for y'all to see. And everybody there's only 4 people did their voting, and 2 people voted for yes, y'all want to see it. And there, you still hear me? Okay, he put his headphones down for a second, so hold on there. I can't say anything yet.
I'm back.
So as I was saying, everyone, we have 4 votings on that was going on the channel, and so the 2 votings was on if y'all want to see us do Elden Ring for the Xbox Series S, and it says the 2 votings was yes, and the other 2 votings was no. That y'all do not want to see it on us to go on over on live stream it on Twitch, and then do all the grinding over there as well, and then all of a sudden us having to pour it, get it fixed up and upload it to here on YouTube for y'all to see it on demand. 2 of y'all want to see it two of y'all don't, and two other people does not want to see that. So it is a tie, and me and Daryl had already talked about this, about doing it on Xbox Series S. And since we now know how hard the DLC is for the PS5, we have come to a conclusion that we are not going to be doing.
Not gonna do it. Hey, lie.
We are not going to be doing this on Xbox Series S. However, I will be doing this, and since I got a character on my Xbox Series S right now, I have done 3 to 4 endings, all the endings on Xbox right already, and my character is already way higher level than my character here, and his character is on PS5. So therefore, when next month comes, Daryl will be giving me $20 Xbox code.
Yeah.
I'll be getting a $20 Xbox code. I'll be going in between. I'll be splitting it with him, so I can get the DLC for it, and then I will sit here and go right into DLC, and I will be live streaming on Twitch.
You just still want me to go to bed with him?
And I will live stream on Twitch, and then when I'm done with it, the videos I'm done recording live streaming over, I will fix them up. I will upload to here my YouTube channel and make them go live for y'all to see them for y'all to see me do it all on YouTube. Okay. But yeah, that is that, and that was that there. But like we promised, the 2 games that we're going to do this year after we beat Elden Ring for the PS5, we are going to be doing those. We'll probably take a few days off, but then we'll come back and we'll go back and we'll go off and start on them games as well. Okay. So we're gonna end this podcast here because me and Daryl had already ran out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
And so that way also I can end this stream, so that way I can go back to start a new stream up for Elden Ring, so y'all can so I can do and get back to grinding as well. Just to let y'all know, starting this Sunday and starting this week, okay? And Daryl, I'm hoping you listen to me on this one.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Starting this Sunday, everyone, for the rest of all the next week, there will not be no live streams.
Okay.
Me and Daryl are going to take the week off because I'm going to be so that way I can work on the celebration of 1,000 subscribers.
All right.
And Daryl,
Yeah.
Tonight, in fact, tonight I need here in a few. When I get done in this podcast, I'm gonna need your help with something.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So thank you all so very much for watching this podcast. Me and Daryl really do appreciate it, and also I want to give a big, massive shout out to Bella for joining us earlier at the beginning of it.
There you go.
It was really nice. It was really nice to talk to him. He's been asking me for a couple of weeks about wanting to do a podcast, and I said, well, we can go ahead and do a podcast today. And he said, well, what about Daryl? I said, well, he can't do a podcast with us because he don't have a Discord yet right now, you know. And I said he's working on trying to get one. He's like, oh, okay. I said, but I can take you. I can record yours. And they're hearing what you're saying right now, so I can put yours in the middle of ours. And he's like, okay, and that way people can see, he can watch this on demand. He's like, okay, it sounds good. I know how you do your editing, you know, you do good. So I'm looking forward to that. And I said, okay, so yeah. So let y'all know that there won't be no live streams this week and this coming week. And until I get these videos fixed and done, and I will definitely Daryl will be in and know when we're going to be going back to live streaming again, because like I said, I got some people helping me out on this celebration. I'm not gonna say who they are right now. All I can say is Daryl is gonna be one of those people that's gonna be helping me out on it. So thank you all so very much for watching live on stream on demand. We will be back sometime next month. If we have anything to talk about, that is, we will be back. We will be back with episode 14 of the podcast. And of course, if you're not down with that, we just got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
2,000 subscribers.
Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Break it down. Degeneration us. Degeneration. You think you can tell me what to do? Know who you're talking to?
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of a they gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, I ain't gon' let them wreck me. The pain remains. Gotta remind myself where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? I ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die. Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunity opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spite of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Practice makes perfect, that I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, I ain't gon' let them wreck me. The pain remains. Gotta remind myself where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? I ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die.